Pisces, what's good with y'all? What's going on? We about to get into it. Now I may cuss, but I don't curse. Let's get that situated first. Bars. And the same rules apply if you want to get in contact with me or you need to get in contact with me. Maybe it's both. You want to get a reading, astrological reading, or a tarot reading. There'll be a link in the description box that'll take you to my website. Once there, you can arrange an appointment with me via my calendar. Alright? And then we can chop it up. Maybe pick apart your chart bars. Or, like I said, do a tarot reading. It's up to you. 3-card draw ain't gonna hold you long. Pause. Because that's crazy. And with that being said, we're gonna get these cards right. Alright? A little cut of the deck. And get to it. This card right here represents a situation at hand for the Piscean energy. Breath. Got a couple of famous cards out here today. This card right here represents how you feel about the situation. Pinky ring bling. Stop playing. Mercury. I get excited when that pinky ring come out. Alright. This card right here represents the factor to consider. The drowned king. Alright. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Okay. Well, first, let me look up this Mercury card. All right. Mercury. In the realm of Mercury, anything is possible. The energy is transfixing and seductive, just like the metal itself. Since the planet rules commerce and communication, it's likely there are deals, contracts, and calls being exchanged that will spin you into a whirl of mercurial wonder. Okay. Don't rush big decisions or get caught in the mesmerizing energy. Rather, pay particular attention to the precise words that are being spoken and written. There may be a trick underway, maybe not. No one is sure yet. It is said that the energy of Mercury is found in the pinky finger, and that its ally color is green. Enjoy your time in this emerald hall of mirrors. Just don't sign your name on a dotted line until what is liquid becomes solid, until clear words are expressed by an honest tongue. Might have to get somebody a bottle of wine, huh? Talk to them when they got a bottle of champagne in their hand, a little mimosa or something like that. Alright, seriously though. No, I am serious. Okay, now peep game, right? The situation at hand right now is that you're in touch with the spiritual realms. You're in touch with the other world, the outer rungs. Reason being is because you are supposed to access information from there to bring to the material. You know what just popped up in my head? Playing like a basketball game like NBA 2K or whatever game you choose to play, to where you get to adorn your character, build them with the attributes and stuff like that, and how they stand there and they and then you see their chest heave up and down from the breath, right? I'm picking up on that imagery because that's how important breath is. Sometimes we get so excited by being able to see with the two eyes and being able to, use our 5 senses and touch things, that we, sometimes we lose it. And I don't mean lose it but sometimes we lose it. Sometimes, you just get real animated because of the ability to utilize the 5 senses. But when we start talking about the 6th sense and stuff like that, it goes beyond, right? Now we're talking about breath. Something produced this breath that made us animate in this type of way. And sometimes we can get so excited about things and each other that we say things, we do things that maybe are not necessarily concrete or solid, like the Mercury card says. Don't sign on the dotted line until what is liquid becomes solid, which is a real interesting thing to say when talking about commerce, as Mercury rules over, because turning liquid into solid means you're turning cash into an asset, a solid asset that is worth something. So usually, I can't even say usually, it depends on your monetary style. It depends on your valuation system, right? You may want liquid over assets. I know a lot of people do. A lot of people like to be cash rich, cash heavy, cash on deck, bands in hands. You know what I'm saying? Make it rain on them bums type shit. And others are like, well, I'd rather secure my money and by putting it in a building, or, you know, even, it doesn't even have to be a building. People all the time go to real estate, right? I understand, but maybe you want to put it in, you know, some intellectual property, you know, a patent, a logo. These things hold value. They store value. NFT. You understand what I'm saying? So that's very interesting and something to take heed of, I'm feeling, Pisces, when it comes time to communicate with people. How can you turn the liquid into something that is tangible? Because it'll make something stand still, for one. It'll make something appreciate and value, because it gets to sit, right, and gain interest, sort of like a savings account or a CD. You get what I'm saying? I feel like I'm going a little deep, but why not? You know what I mean? It's Pisces. What the fuck? So what I'm getting here is to take your time and breathe. You know what I'm saying? Breathe. Do some breathing techniques, and you'll be surprised how much breath control. Like, it's like when I get on the microphone and I do my music or whatever the case may be. Breath control is very important. And I've been doing it for such a long time that I don't like to keep doing take after take after take after take. So I'm going to write my joint and I'm going to spit that joint, and I'm trying to get it done. You know what I'm saying? I don't like going back and forth. So with that comes breath control, you know? With that comes breath control. Or else you're going to have a bunch of punch-ins and you can hear it all over the track, and it, you know, it just makes it a whole lot of work. That's a good analogy, though, because the more that you are repetitious about breathing and consciously aware of it, the more simpler it becomes, the easier it gets. And you might say, oh yeah, just like the card said, the breath is just like a given. It's just like, it always exists within us. It animates us, and it's just like, yeah, but cherish it. It said bow to it. Do you cherish it? How much do you cherish it? You understand what I'm saying? To where you say, yeah, breathing is like writing. Mercury rules over writing. Breathing should be like writing. You're consciously aware of what you write, right? Because you want to impact the people that read what you write. The same thing should be allocated to when you speak to people. And yeah, I'm talking my shit, my pinky ring player shit, my pimp shit, right? With the pinky ring out, Mercury, I get all excited. It's green, a lot of heart health. You see the green in the room, you know how I get. You know what I'm saying? And I am excited about that type of shit. But that's also the point. It's saying that you feel right now that you're so excited. There's so much that can be done. The magic, the attractiveness of all of this. You know, people got the gift of gab and they start speaking and they moving their hands. Mercury rules over their hands. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, oh, who's that right there? You know? So you might say some player shit. You know what I'm saying? You might say some real pimp shit. Like, yo, look, this is what I got in store for us. Yo, say what you mean what you say. Is it a trick or is it not? It's like it says, we don't know. Who's to know? The reason why this is so important and imperative is because we got the drowned king as the factor to consider. All right? Now, this is either two ways for y'all, male or female watching. Doesn't matter about the gender. Listen. You could be the drowned king right now because of a circumstance that was out of your control, to where your ego got smacked around. Bang, bang. Sit down. I'm going to sit you down. Universe did this, though. Don't take it personal. Is what I'm telling you. You just had to calm your tits for a bit. You had to take a seat. All right, granted, it happens to the best of us. You know what I'm saying? If that's the situation, right, then realize that this energy that you're obtaining right now and feeling through this Mercury surge is for you to realize that you're justified. It's okay. That means that everything happens for a reason. It's okay that you got sat down, B. It's okay that they drowned the king. It's okay. Because just like historically it's been done. In Game of Thrones, I don't know, I can't even lie to y'all. I say I've watched the whole thing. I might have watched like 2 episodes, you know what I'm saying? But people told me, though, it's about the switching around of the thrones. It's like musical chairs. When one king disappears, another king rises in its place, right? So it's cool. You still a king, still a queen. You know, again, make it fit the way it's supposed to fit. But it's like, yo, cherish the breath and cherish this newfound, and I don't know how new this is, you know what I mean? But cherish the energy, the vibes that you get from it. The ability to actually be able to participate in commerce is a great thing. It's a great thing. So if your ego is silenced or the king is drowned and you still get to participate in this, I think this trumps the drowning. Now, on the other side of that is the factor to consider: this may bring you to king status. Be aware that this can advance you, and that something out of your control can bring you down to reality or a regular person. So think like a regular person. Don't speak too grandiose, because then I feel like you don't really have to worry about being drowned as the king, because you're already like, yeah, in your mind's eye, you be like, yeah, I know I'm a king, but you don't have to parade around as you are one. If other people perceive you to be, that's fine, so be it, right? But there's some type of humbleness and benevolence that should come with this, because you will rise again as the king. The drowned king does not mean the king is drowned and done. It means that you sat down because things are out of your control. Sometimes it's to protect you, might be to hide you, so that you can rise again, but become a benevolent king, which is a generous king. That means you will have to give, to be generous. All right. Few mixed messages in there, but I pretty much feel I got the job done. And look, I just peeped this too. This green from the breath card is very visible, and it just shines right into the pinky ring of this Mercury card. Listen, if you got the pimp qualities using, baby, that's just, look, I just got to keep it a fucking beam. What else I'm going to say, yo? What else I'm going to say? But yo, look, hope y'all enjoyed this reading. Until next time, I'm out. Ladies are pimps too. Go and push your shoulders off.